Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. 1 2 1 2. We going live today. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. We're going live today. It's been a long time. And once I get a few people in here, I can get it going. Do I have a few people in here? Oh, Dev 479. Salute. Dev, was you the first one? Yes, you was. Keith Murray was the second. Y'all got here in the same time. Oh, DGCCTV. Sandra Crawley. Oh, all y'all got here at 11:39. Damn, how y'all do that? All at the same time. Listen here, man. How y'all doing? This is Big James from Raw Deal, the last big night. I'm gonna be moving this stuff back and forth because I'm trying to. Let me put something right here to stop it from moving. Yeah, I'm at some friend's house in Richmond right now, and I'm on my way to Charlotte. I'll be in Richmond, Virginia for a couple more hours before I go. Been fighting, man. Been going through a whole lot of stuff. But I'm just going through what the next man have went through or the next woman. You know, when it comes from losing people, being caught in situations, having a lot of stuff thrown down on you. And I still got these clowns out here talking the talk, doing the shit that they doing. But Ivan Riley, I told y'all, Danny, I'm 10 times the normal man. Ain't nothing they could do to break me. I can't be broken. You understand? I truly believe that your testimony helps you go through the things that you go through and be able to tell your testimony to people and share it with them may be able to help you. You know, for me and my dude, K. Slay, to be driving to Richmond and come back and both of us have COVID and he make it. I make it and he don't. It's crazy, you know. And then uh, to have him feel like I was at fault in a sense, it kind of fucked with me for a little bit. I was talking with his manager, you know, but it is what it is. Things happen, you know what I mean? And you got to keep on living. You have to be able to fight no matter what and not ever give up. Don't you ever give up. Don't you never tell nobody you're not going to make it. I want you to understand that for the people that hear my voice, no matter what the circumstances are, no matter what the situation is, you understand? You could be jumped by 5, 10 niggas. I'm going to make it. No matter how, can't run as fast, but I'm going to make it up out of this. Trust and believe that. So until God take the breath out of you, always believe that you're going to win, no matter what the circumstances is. Don't never give up on nothing. Yo, if you owe a bill, nigga, you can't get it until I get it. Do you hear me? Don't be worrying about the bill collectors. Nigga, they can't get it unless you get it and you have it to give. And that's real. I'm going to tell y'all some things, and I'm not going to try to keep y'all here long, is that after Kay's funeral, ain't none of these industry cats safe with me. All they secrets, all the stuff that I know, if I choose to come here and tell y'all and put y'all up on how they really are, I don't have no loyalty to the industry at all with nobody. Chaz is dead. Kay is dead. A lot of things I didn't take and, you know, I didn't put up or I had to take down or something like that is because Kay had a relationship with people in the industry, and he was getting money with people in the industry. If y'all remember about that Jay-Z situation, I took it down because K started getting money with him, and he asked me to. I didn't tell the whole story. I told bits and pieces of it. But that and more would be going up. People who didn't show up at his funeral that he looked out for. And they come to y'all like they gangsters. I'm going to be telling you true stories about how gangster they really are. Do you hear me? I'm going to be telling true stories of shit that they done behind the scenes that put other people in jail. I don't have no loyalty to the industry. And if you think that if any of them telling you I'm lying, put up their money. I still got that 50 G's. My man say, yo, Gene, I got 50 G's. Whenever you need it, I'm going to put it up for you because I know you'll be telling the truth. So when they say I'm lying, tell them to put up their 50 G's. We'll meet up like men because I got the proof. I haven't eaten anything all day. You know, being that diabetic, you're supposed to eat something. So I'm eating the apple. Now, I know y'all gonna say, Big Gene, Uncle Gene, you petty. Yeah, I'll take that. But y'all gotta understand that I was around this dude more than anybody. Do you hear me? He didn't drive. And I wasn't only a driver, I didn't have to drive him. I did it because I needed something to do during the daytime sometime. I've been retired. So I've been there more than anybody. All his friends know it. All his real friends know from the east side. All the niggas from the block know it. Douglas Croft, what's up with you, bro? Big and what up? Big head Ari. Ari, why you got a big head? I know somebody else got a big head too. They probably not on there. Hi, Miss Dickerson. What's going with you? All right. So now, I'm just gonna put y'all up on game. I don't have no lead. Can't nobody stop me now. I wasn't worried about it, but I don't want to fuck nobody money up. I never want to fuck nobody. Oh, excuse me. My manager said that's why I don't get no money on this thing because I be using profanity. They don't want no commercials. You want to put a commercial on for Big Gene? You want to cash app him? We ain't gonna do none of that. Yeah. So anyway, y'all gotta ask. Mom, you gotta ask the art of dialogue. And she said Lachelle said she knew everything that went on in LA. They should have asked her. Well, you know, she knew everything. She should have told her, I know everything. Hi, Miss Haywood. What's good with you? So now, this is what's going on. I'm gonna start giving shows. I'm in Richmond, Virginia now. I'm gonna head to a graduation ceremony, and I'm going over to Charlotte. But I just want these people to know, and I want you guys to know that I don't have no reason to hold back nothing no more. I don't know anybody. I don't have no loyalty to anybody in the industry that's making money, that's in my camp. Let's hope. Thank you for that cash app. I mean, that super chat. Your words are valuable in the day of seriousness. Salute from the Lou, DJ Machete. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. It's good to have somebody from your hometown support you. You understand? That's that Cash App at Big Gene 52. I appreciate that. Rashonda says she's doing good now that I'm on. Yeah, I appreciate it, Rashonda. Like, it's been real difficult because I had to clean out one of this man's office. And then, I'm steady hearing, shit that I hear, you hear all the bad shit. You hear everything goes out when somebody die. When somebody die, you hear all the bad shit. You hear some good things, but you hear all the bad shit. And then, people just start telling you, what people said or didn't say or do. But like I said, man, if you never had an argument with this guy, if you never was if you was really around this guy, this motherfucker will pick Case Slade will pick an argument for nothing. Yo, he'll say some shit like, "Yo, who that come on? Yo, what record they stole that from?" And he about be music on the radio, and he be like, "Man, I don't know. I don't give a fuck." See, that's what it is. You don't want to pay homage to the old school. You all listen. You like this new rap and all that. The nigga he'll pick an argument with you about anything if you're around him that long. You understand? If you that close to him, he didn't even care. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, you won't even have pork in your diet, but he'll make you have pork in your diet just to pick an argument. You understand? That was the kind of relationship that we had, and some kind of shit that we did. Gene was Jewel. They could have been at the vibe party, Jewel and that girl, but they wasn't over at Big's table, not at all. The light-skinned girl and her friends that you see on the picture, they was there. Ain't that many girls come over like that. There's some girls that he was smoking with at the party. Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, check this out. Busta Rhymes gave a good speech, right, at K's funeral. Now, Busta Rhymes and K didn't always see eye to eye on a lot of shit. And I'm reluctant to give y'all shit because this is going to be in the second book. But I'm going to tell y'all, they was about to go to blows one day. Busta was talking shit to K on the phone. K was talking shit to him. And they met up at Vive. What is it? Not Vive. The radio. Not the radio. The label begins with a V. I know y'all know out there. I bet you who's gonna be the first one to tell me? Violator. I know it myself. They met up at Violator and they was about to go blow to blow. Now I knew the security catch. Queen Diva, thank you. Yo, I knew Chris Collins. You just sent 20. All right, Chris, I appreciate you. I really do. I didn't see it. It must be in the Cash App, I guess. I don't know. Well, anyway, Chris, thank you if you sent it because I didn't see it on there. But anyway, they about to meet up at Violator. So I know his security team. He got like 2 guys with him. And, Busta is, paying them $250 a day. I'm like, I can't be with no. They can go for that. They can go for that. Anyway, so him and K meets up. So all my thing of it is that like I love a good fight back then. I love it. Them niggas gonna go head to head and they gonna be scrapping and stuff like that. They gonna be scrapping like that. Let them scrap. And I'm a true believer. Until a motherfucker tap out, let them do what they gotta do. Now, if security want to jump in, bruh, don't put your hand on my man. because your man is losing. So they about ready to scrap it up and everything like that. And K, he ready. I'm ready. So I'm ready for them to go do their thing. So they talking shit to each other right in front of Violator Records. Then they went to the side. Then next thing you know, chick got just, I guess they squashed it or whatever like that. You understand? Because K was ready to do battle. Buster was ready to do battle. You understand? But nothing came of it. They went over there, you know, in the corner. It was like over in the corner. They went in the corner. Next thing you know, they was good money. Now security's looking up at each other like, you know, like, yo, whatever. Nigga, whatever. Yeah, right. You understand? Let them handle it like men. I'm always believing men handling shit like men. So they handled the shit and they got cool after that. Now, I've been in the studio when I was with Scott Storch, and Buster, you know, he be going crazy at K on the phone and everything like that. And that Fat Joe was the same way. He was going crazy at K. They go crazy at each other. Like you think them niggas about ready to throw down. Like you're like, it's gonna be a problem when they see each other. You understand? But they always find love amongst each other to do business. Busta Rhymes and Fat Joe showed up at this man's funeral and paid homage and gave love. And K has did the least of any other rapper in the industry for both of those guys than he have with Cam, the Diplomats, Mace, or the Locks, any other New York, Mano, who else? Uncle Murder. He has done the least for Busta Rhymes and Fat Joe. And they found it in their time to come pay homage to that man. I got a lot of respect for those brothers because they didn't have to. They didn't have to take out their time to come and see one of the great ones leave. So Buster always got my respect for that. Fat Joe always got my respect for that. You understand? Now, when I be telling some of these stories, it's a possibility. Jay-Z hated K Slay. Do you hear me? Jay-Z behind the scenes hated K Slay. He did everything using other people to stop K Slay. It's some of these guys out here in this industry, man. They secretly wearing panties and skirts. Jay-Z is one of the cats that hated K Slay. Ron Brown did that ether. And hold up. And K Slay saved his life. Do you hear me? K Slay saved his life. And he hated it. K Slay put everything down, and he know the nigga didn't like him. He know Jay-Z didn't have no love for him. And he helped this nigga get out of a situation. Latoya Hicks out there in California. What up, ma? Fu Manchu. What up with you, boy? So now, when Ron Brown made that ether, K Slade pushed it. He's a DJ. That's what he's supposed to do. And plus, Ron Brown is from Harlem. He was showing Harlem love. The people know Ether tore another hole in Jay-Z's ass. King of Ki. What up with you? Or Ki. Troy Coleman out there in Vermont. What up with Vermont? Libra Queen. How you get to be the Libra Queen? Guess I'm the Libra King. Tone, yo, what up? So now, Fat Joe do lean back. I'm at the Rucker with Fat Joe every step of the way. Somebody even sent me a picture when I'm sitting up there with the green Boston Celtics shit in the middle of the crowd watching Joe. Casper, Libra gang, what up with you? I know somebody's birthday, 10/13. That's Miss Johnson. I eat this shit like a barbarian. So now, Fat Joe do lean back, which is going to be one of the greatest anthems that ever came out the Bronx when you go down in history. And what Fat Joe say? K tell me to speak about the Rucker. When Jay-Z refused to come in the park. When Jay-Z refused to come in the park, the first time a championship at the Rucker has never been played. Refused to come in the park. Embarrassed Brooklyn. Embarrassed Juan from the Flavor Unit. Juan. Who's an executive now working for him. Juan. There's a lot of shit I didn't speak on about you because I know people used to fuck with that you don't fuck with no more. When you was hustling, doing your thing, and they was looking out for you. Now you got Jay in your pocket, and you legit. And your wife that made moves for you. You forget about those people that was making sure you was all right when you was in the streets. That's how industry niggas do. That's how industry niggas do. They want to talk about law enforcement. They want to talk about dudes who got regular jobs. Industry niggas are some of the biggest suckers that you can find. Nigga will laugh, pat you on the back. Only thing Jay-Z ever said about a motherfucking industry shit is that they worse than streets. Nah, they are worse than the street niggas. That's the only thing he ever said that was legit. Cause they could be some sucker ass niggas, man. Laugh and joke in your face, tell you that I love you, man, and all that. Nigga, I ain't never telling no man I love him unless I could die for him. Unless I'm willing to put my life down for him. And that's a handful of cats that I do that. I ain't going to tell no man, yo, I love you, I love you. Yeah, all right, man, nigga, okay. Nigga say, yo, I love you, man. Okay, nigga, all right. It's a street nigga, Charles Sims. He used to tell me, yo, Big Gene, I love you, man. This nigga was a parolee. Big Gene, I love you, man. You keep me out on the street. You found me a job. Yo, you Big Gene, I love you. He was from Edenmore Projects. Niggas know who I'm talking about, little cock diesel Charles Sims. A nigga was talking shit to me at the door at the Golden Lady. That little nigga took a bullet for me. A dude pulled out a gun. Charles cocked him, pow. The dude shot him in the chest. And ran out the door, was gone. They caught him later. But the nigga Charles Sims took a bullet for me. Some of y'all know who Charlie is out there from Edenmore Projects in the Bronx. He used to also hustle down in Chelsea Projects. Little niggas had niggas on lock. Hood Rich Valentino. So now, there's very, very few dudes who sit up there and tell you I love you to go to LA that's gonna take a bullet for you. That's willing to die for you and lay down their life. Or fuck up their life for you. So just know, Rue Ice, when you hear that bullshit that come out there, my man, I love you, you know, them niggas wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire. Yeah, that was the year that LeBron was supposed to pay for Jay. I was there. So when I retell the Jay-Z story on how K saved his life, I'm gonna tell the whole story now. I'm not holding back nothing. When I tell a story about the diplomat, I'll be telling the whole story. And I never said nothing about them because they was from Harlem. It's nothing on this YouTube thing, in this YouTube game, that any of these cats got on me. I can articulate myself in a way in which I can come and get 100, get 1,000 people in the chat or whatever like that. I can go at, say this and talk about this, but anything I talk about, I lived it, I know it, because I was there. We talk about the late 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s and stuff, when rap was rap. Andre Medellin. Andre, it ain't all about the donation, bro, but it's the thought that counts. I appreciate that. Jay ain't really want to put no hands on Slay. Stop that shit, J Love. Jay ain't got no hand skills. I'm not saying what he learned now. K had hand skills. K had hand skills. That's why he ain't mind giving a nigga a fair one. Bruh, K ain't smoked in the last 20, probably 26, 30 years, 26 years, bro. That's factual. If he smoked back in the day, he smoked back in the day. But he got his life together and did the right thing. Paula 27. Since you brought up the Greg Kading thing, I'm gonna ask y'all to stop sending me shit about this dude. Look at fact. I'm gonna break some factual shit down to y'all. He was a cop, a detective that was using manpower hours to do a case. He used a lot of LA manpower hours. That means that he was paid to do a case and to solve a murder. When he brought it to his superiors, they said, ain't no facts in none of this shit. It's only a theory. The chief of police got on television and said there was no facts and none of the evidence that we paid this man all these hours to do. There's no facts. We paid him for nothing. We paid him for nothing. He want to get on here and just constantly make video. Oh, Big Gene, Gene Deal saw little. Nigga, you wasn't even there. You don't know what I saw. If I say this motherfucker walked up to me, seen the height, seen what I looked at, know what he had on from head to toe. Then he walked down in the car and he shot somebody. You stupid ass. You can't. How? You ain't that stupid. You're just trying to play. You think we that stupid. And 5 minutes later, the same dude is ID'd shooting big. The same dude is ID'd shooting big. I put him there. Meaning that I saw him there. Little C's put him in the car, pulling the trigger. Who cares how much more of it they saw? I put him there. But I understand. Let the people know why, Greg, that you still fighting this fight and trying to discredit a witness that you came on a case over 10 years after everybody that tried to do what they tried to do. Let everybody know why. Because you was paid the money to do a documentary. And if you get caught and if they catch you in that lie, which is coming down to, those lies is about to blow up in your face. The supernatural and spiritual war is calling you, brother. And those lies are about to blow up in your face. You got it. You got the money. You got to give it back now. Rest in peace, Kevin Jones. Virgil Dawkins, rest in peace, Kevin Jones. Do you think it was overweight woman that did him? Oh my God, for all those years of insult. Bro, I don't even think about it. We all got to pay the piper. I think sometimes when you put shit out there in the universe, it comes back to haunt you. And that's what we got to understand, y'all. He steady comes after me because the FBI found me credible. He tells a lot of y'all how people do TikTok videos. Greg Kading solved the case. So if he solved the case, why ain't nobody been charged? When you solve a murder investigation, somebody is charged. Everybody ain't dead. He said Suge Knight had something to do with it. Why Suge ain't never been charged? Oh, he got too many crimes on him now? Fuck up out of here, man. When have that stopped y'all before? Puff made too much money, so the prosecutor don't want to charge him. But they sure charged the hell out of Bill Cosby when they came up with evidence. They sure charged Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby had way more money than Diddy. Oh, okay. All this shit to steady try to put a forest over our eyes. You was working for LAPD at the time, bro. You was not a witness. You took the evidence that they had, that you brought, that you conjured up. You went and wrote a book about it. On the taxpayers should get that money from that book. That shit should go because you took the evidence that you got from them and you wrote your book. Talking about narcissistic behavior, bro. Come on, man. It's going to, listen to what I'm saying to you, bro. That shit is going to blow up in your face. All the people that's coming forward and talking about, yo, Greg Kading did this, Greg Kading did that you're paying, they're going to look real stupid. It ain't going to be nowhere in our community that you're going to be able to hide and come on no platform and say nothing. I know that for a fact. Somebody had brought that up. Soul Music 99. I don't know. That's the one who brought it up. But somebody had brought something about him, and I've spoke on it. We're not worried about none of that. We're not worried about none of the bull crap. What I'm worrying about is this. New York is about to get real violent in the street and in the music of hip hop and the music industry. I could call K. Slay the godfather of hip hop in the streets. He knew enough people. He had enough pull to stop beefs in the street, to have brothers coming together and talking. Niggas who was ready to go to war. K had enough pull in the streets that he was stopping a lot of that shit. Even if he had to play niggas' music, even if he had to, invite them to a straight stunting party. K was doing shit behind the scenes that kept a lot of rappers alive, kept a lot of rappers beefing. And right now, New York City, other than a handful full of cats, got a lot of bitch ass niggas that's gonna try to have other niggas pull triggers for them. I know that true story behind that flex shit. I know the true story behind that flex shit. Some people know what I'm talking about. It's gonna be some problems out in the street in New York. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna look for somebody to be a peacemaker. I've been in that position before. I've been in that position before and didn't ask for a dime. The same nigga that I saved his life, see me in Louisiana at Essence Fest. And would act like he ain't know me from a can of paint. That's how them cats is in the music industry. That's how a lot of them cats in the music industry get down. We got a few of them that's still solid. These niggas is pressing on each other's thighs. Sword fighting with each other. And want our kids to think it's all right to go to a function dressed in a dress. What kind of cats is out here now, man? I don't understand. Boogie Brown, I can't do nothing but tell us truth, bro. It's like that for real, for real. I could tell you where these cats were sending their dreams up to these record labels. They was taking their music, redoing it, and making hits out of them. Cats was waiting in front of the studio, ready to get their life up. Because they know that was their music. They know that was their song. They know they sent it to Bad Boy. Because they didn't have the legal representation and didn't do it the correct way, they were stealing niggas' dreams. David, if Keefy D was going to get arrested for Tupac murder, it would have been done it. You forgot. He got exonerated. And if Vegas police wanted him, he in Vegas. He lives in Vegas. I know Scott Simon. Simon say, "Damn, when you telling these stories?" They definitely want to know so they could write their story. Simon, was it Scott? So they could write their story. They definitely want to hear me. I had my man Chuck Chillout come up to me at the funeral. He said, "Nigga, I thought you was one of the meanest motherfuckers back in the day in the world. I just see you grab niggas by their throat and throw them out the club and drag their ass out the club." He said, "I never knew you was that funny." I'ma tell you, y'all, I rocked K going home ceremony. When I stepped on stage, I had niggas dying. You never saw that. I asked Johnny Nunez for a copy of it. He still haven't sent it to me. Celebrity to the Stars used to let him in the club and stuff like that. Darker, SEK, out there Stockholm, Sweden. Thank you for the cash out, the super chat, I mean. Penny Tarantino, the book is in the people's hands. They got to do something with the chapters, and that's it. And I'm just gonna put this shit on Amazon and let y'all see how fire it is. When I'm telling you my stories, all the shit I told, fire, on scorching. You're gonna be like, man, listen to me. Nas, Mike Tyson, Salt Pepper, Deion Sanders, Cordless Williams, who's it? McNair, Jimmy Johnson, few industry cats. Fella want to say their names. Biggie, Puff, the City College, all the shit just in depth, just crazy shit in there. In depth. And motherfucker, I can write. I can write. And I'm talking about, I'm gonna have you laughing, you're gonna be crying, and I'm about to get set up for book 2. And book 2 is gonna be greasy. It's gonna be, yo, I ain't gotta hide nothing. I ain't gotta use satire or none of that. I could be straight out and just let you know now. A lot of times I use satire and irony to hide shit. And you gotta be a little bit intelligent to catch up with it. Yeah, Air McNair. Greg Robinson. You might be my family. I'm a Robinson. My father was a Robinson. You know what I'm saying? But salute, man. I'm sorry about your wife and the complication. I got this other cat down in Atlanta. His mother was texting me. He got a shirt line. I got to be more thoughtful and getting the information out to y'all. She lost her son, and she want to do some information. She want people to support the shirt business for her son. Let me just see, can I get to that? If not, when I do the show on the real reason why Jay-Z hated K. Slay, I'm gonna start it off like that. I'm gonna start it off with a bomb. I think it may be in my other phone. But anyway, Mario and Jaleesa, what's going on with y'all? So all I'm doing is setting up the chapters. We're gonna release that shit on Amazon. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy before I release it on Amazon, I'm gonna buy 1,000 books, hard copies, and I'm gonna make a members only chat room. And you have to buy the book in order to be a member, or you got to be a member in order to buy a book. And we're gonna be doing chats about the book and that. And when I'm telling you, yo, when you read this shit, you're gonna be like, yo, Gene didn't write this shit. That motherfucker wrote this. Yeah. Kareem Smith out there in LA. I mean Las Vegas. What up with you? Ted Jackson. Oh, I'm just waiting people, some people, it's been death this month, been a lot of death. And I was supposed to be helped with learning how to do this stuff. Somebody gonna sit down and take 2 weeks of their time and teach me everything I'm supposed to know about, like bringing people up, bringing people in on this chat, making sure that I could put pictures on my videos. Because if you see a picture on my video, I didn't put it up there. My manager, who was a doctor, he's back, he's working now, and he don't have time to do the things for me. So I got somebody who's willing to spend their time to help me do everything, and I'm gonna go see them, and I'll spend 2 to 3 weeks down there learning how to do everything, so I can be able to put up my own pictures on my own channel and do the things I need to do. Thank you, Penny Tarantino. Yes, man, Tara. Arkansas Razorback Carlos Williams. That's the Carlos Williams. Him and uh which car used to run together. Him and Eric McNair used to run together. I'm gonna do an audio book, Jimmy Paris. I just talked to Artie Green. He's one of the producers of Ja Rule, and I suppose we start doing the audio book. As soon as I get the version back, I'm gonna do the audio version. Bro, let me just tell you something. And like I said, I thank y'all for y'all time today, man. And I'm gonna get on my shit. The reason I ain't want to get on because I've been cheating y'all. I've been cheating y'all because I'm not able to bring up pictures that I have up on the screen so y'all can see when I'm saying that I was there and I did this and that third and the whole nine y'all. So I've been cheating y'all, but I've never cheated y'all out of information. I never. Oh well, I was half-ass telling y'all some shit because I was protecting some people and their interest in the music industry. I don't have them people to protect no more. I the one helped Graf get that deal. Graf will tell y'all, but he ain't never said nothing about me. But I helped that nigga get that deal. He wouldn't be the Graf wouldn't be in the position in the industry that he was if it wasn't for me. I made those introductions. Velma Smith, how you doing? Ooh, Velma, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12 hearts in a row, Velma? Velma, you gonna get both our ass whooped. I saw you. I saw you. And Mother's Day coming up, and you gave this nigga 12 hearts in a row? What's wrong with you? Niggas be out, Big J, my girl gave you some roses on the internet. Huh? These niggas is crazy. No, I don't have no trust. I don't have no nothing about the Latrobe Spirit well. Somebody saying Juicy Jules or somebody died. Who died? We know the Kevin dude died. Lena Roberts. How you doing, Miss Roberts? Sweet D, you know I ain't lying, mama. You gotta put that up there. But please, y'all, man, stop putting up that Kading shit, man. If his own agency didn't believe him, why y'all believing him? They paid that motherfucker for the truth. They paid him, and they didn't believe him. Somebody pay you to do a job, and they were like, not good enough. Well, let me take it to the black folks. They'll believe me. Listen, I got one message to say to Bomb First. Y'all looking for the truth, right? Y'all looking for what went down and what's going down and everything. And y'all really want to know who's the liar between me and Katie. Check this out. Talk to the people that work with him directly. Talk to the people who was in court with him where he can't even testify. Talk to the people that's on the internet, you know, those guys that got the show, Compton Cops. Talk to the guy, Greg Smith or Steve Smith, who was in court with him. Bring them on y'all show. Stop throwing my name in y'all mouth in the mix. Bring them on your show. They out there in California. I don't know if y'all in California where y'all may be at, but Skype it. Talk to the people that work directly. Oh, okay. You don't want to do that, right? but you constantly want to come at me, a witness. The witnesses only said, this man walked up to me and he walked down the street. And 5 minutes later, the same man was seen killing the notorious Big. You gonna believe me, the people who saw it, or somebody who came back 10 years later and fabricated a whole lot of bullshit? Oh, I know who you're gonna believe. Nana OG, he just said, I seen you outside of Apollo. You wanted to shout me out? You could have. Wow. Y'all gotta understand this. And I'm gonna drop this jewel and y'all can take it the way y'all wanna take it. There's always been a metaphysical world out here. If you know what the metaphysical world is, the metaphysical world is a spiritual world that exists in the conscious mind. Say it by mouth, believe it in that heart, and it shall happen. You have to be in tune with the dynamics of the spiritual world being opened up. And there's certain things that you can't say, there's certain things that you can't do. Understand that you have to be in tune with both worlds now. You have to watch what you say. Do you understand me? You have to watch what you say. This has been Big Gene from Rodale. Thank y'all for your prayers. Thank y'all for looking out. Thank y'all for holding me down. Peace.